even though they have 4 slots. I have to re-roll them. And then... Alright. I gotta talk to these people. Everybody's got something to say.
Yeah, they're all mad at you, and then eventually you talk to Aramir, who's the town leader guy, and he tells you to remove the curse. And then the door should open. Or he'll give you a key that'll open the door or something.
Someone will give me a key?
Yeah, just keep talking to people until the question marks are gone.
Yeah, the question marks are all gone.
Or exclamation points, I mean.
And now it's... I don't see it. Hold on.
The last person you'll have to talk to Aramir twice, I believe. You talk to him again after you talk to everybody else.
Nope. Nobody's got anything left to say to me.
All
That's
right, well,
unusual.
That's the dead end for your character. Start over.
Travel to the
you did it wrong.
Deal with the bandits.
Yeah, you get it. You gotta
There's
turn your computer off, pull the hard drive off.
He's the Menagerie. Travel to the Menagerie. Talk to Ianhar.
No, Einar has nothing to do with it.
No?
No.
It is. I don't know which one it is either.
Yeah, I've got safe and sound. Talk to
Yeah.
Helena in your hideout, so I can go do that.
No,
Just get this out of...
It comes from Aramir. For sure.
Ooh.
Aramir's got nothing.
Oh, it's deal with the bandits. It's not the bandit lords, but it's just deal with the bandits. So travel to Broken Bridge, Western Forest, or Wetlands.
Yeah, but I haven't decided what I want to do with those yet.
I think you're talking the bandit lords. This one's different. It's not Shadow.
Oh,
of the
Shadow of the Val. I see what you're saying. There's a different one there.
I think it's the last one.
You must complete the Lords of Larceny quest and deal with the bandit lords to continue.
Gotta make up your mind then.
Okay, alright. So listen, I'm gonna drop here. Because I actually have to go look up what the hell to do with all that stuff. There's some sort of difference between the two and it actually matters.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It
So I'm gonna
matters.
drop...
You can always redo it though, just FYI.
You can?
Okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna think about how I'm gonna handle this. So let's just you guys can go back to using another account that's already got, like, Justin, you can host and people can move through or something. All right, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
And the next time we meet, I'll be all set. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
What the hell?
Do you know
I
what
had
you're
good
doing
time with
the
this.
bandits, George?
Yeah, I'm gonna help Alira
All
for
right.
mana regen, resist, and critical strike.
I'll give you Broken Bridge waypoint.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm in. Actually, I might make a new character and go play with Casey.
That's fine. I'll log off soon, guys.
You don't need to do that, man. I'm just chilling out here.
No, I'm at the point where I don't have a character low enough to play with new people, and I want to be able to play with new people.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Let me just take a quick peek. What do we want to make for our third character? PoEbuilds.cc.
Ah, take it all, you stupid.
Totem build's pretty cool.
Toxic
your mouth. You
Rain
are-
Pathfinder. Beginner guide, all content, fast, strong, easy to play.
Toxic Rain, is that the shadow guy? I thought I saw that.
It's a ranger, this one.
Okay.
Anyone can
I
use
don't
any
really
skill.
understand. Yeah, if I'm a shadow, I can do a dex or an int build. So if I end up doing a dex build, I should be able to do whatever a ranger does.
I'm gonna do probably the same build that Matt's doing, which is the Necro Summoner.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
That seems cool.
I'm just so lazy.
I want giant skeletons.
So I
come
believe
the last night my-
Witch.
All right, something just happened where I my cold attack is missing. It's not my. What did I do to screw it up?
Did you swap weapons?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Check your other weapon slots. I think it's X to swap. Just see if it's there.
This is the ultimate lazy build. I literally can't
Oh,
use any active skills.
So it's not there. The cold ability's not there.
No.
Sorry, man. I don't know where it is.
Wait, what are you talking about? What happened?
I lost.
I'll
I
be
had
back.
a secondary attack. It's gone now.
It's gone off your toolbar.
Yeah,
Press X
I did.
to come back.
Nope. Nope.
Is it
Pretty awesome.
Is it just off of your toolbar? Can you click on an empty slot in your toolbar
Yeah.
and put it back on?
I cannot.
What was the skill? What do you
It was a cold attack of some kind, and I don't know. Maybe I put on something that was cursed or something. I don't know.
No, there's no such thing. I'd have to see your screen.
Put it on Discord.
Okay, watch stream. Alright, let me see your inventory. First of all, go to your options. Go to UI. Check off always show sockets at the
Where
bottom.
is that? Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay.
Check off show life mana levels, flask buffs, aura icons. Keep going down. You can add a clock if you want it.
Oh, that's cool.
There's your filters if you want to turn that on real quick. Oh, looks like you just have the one. That's good. Okay, press save. Now go back to your inventory. Now we can see all your sockets all the time, so I can actually see what's going on. So you have one gem socketed into your staff, and that's it. So what is that one gem? Elemental proliferation support. So you seem to have somehow dropped your gem.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Press Z first of all. That'll toggle show all items. Yeah, it's on now. Oh, now it's off. Now it's on. Okay, so then, yeah, you gotta retrace your steps.
Alright, I gotta go find out where I went
you
to.
must
Alright,
I'm not sure how, but you dropped it somehow.
I probably dropped it over here somewhere.
Justin, you sent me to the wrong zone. I'm very disappointed in you.
What are you talking about? There's a bandit there.
Very bandit.
You still have to kill the other two.
This works.
Huh?
How this works? You kill the other two?
Yeah. Yeah, when you help Alira, if you haven't done anything with the other two bandits, she'll tell you that you have to go kill her other two rivals before she'll help you.
Gotcha.
If it's any consolation, Casey, you'll be able to buy gems in town for like basically free. So it's not a huge loss if you do lose it.
You're supposed to tell me to start over.
I found it. There it is. Aha!
Oh, yeah, glacial hammer. There it is.
Cool.
So what you can do, you can put that into your boots. Because you see how your boots have a red slot connected to a blue slot?
Yep.
And then you can put the elemental proliferation rune that you have, or skill that you have in your staff into the blue one. And then as long as they're connected together, the the two skills will support each other.
Oh, look at that.
Nope,
Nice.
you didn't do it.
I didn't?
No, not at all. Yep, put the red one there. And
Yep.
then, like Final Fantasy VII style. And then put the blue one in the one it's connected to. In the boots. Yep. There you go.
Alright. I don't care what you are. You shut your mouth.
Deal with hideouts. Housing.
Yeah, they're not really useful for anything, to be honest, until you start mapping. Once you start mapping, they're good, because they're like your base of operations.
Oh, there
So
we go.
you can basically ignore them until the end of the game. How do
I gotta go back to the thing.
How do I leave your stream?
I don't know. Oh, I could just stop.
Bottom left.
Stop watching. There it is.
There you go. Alright. Sweet. Sweet.
I'm just gonna do my own thing for a little while.
Yeah, do it, man. I'm trying to figure out how to play the game, so.
I gotta go let Daisy out, but I'll be right back.
Alright.
I just found the trial of sense.
Oh, I got a plugin on Twitch. I'm not sure if it's working, but it's supposed to show all of your gear and skills to people
Oh, that's cool.
while you're playing Path of Exile.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know how it works though. I'll have to figure that out after. Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm starting to dig this little George.
Good. I
Sure.
like all the flexibility.
Yeah, at first it was a little kludgy to me, comparatively speaking. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I'm
for
starting to
sure.
learn the mechanics. It's not so bad once you start learning that it's just bash head, easy. Where am I going? Gotta go the other way. Oh, what is that thing? Oh.
It's funny. I actually find it more kludgy on the PC than on the Xbox, which I think is weird.
Oh, it's probably because I put a little more effort into, the limited platform. You don't, the controls, they put like probably easements in there to make it easier to play on controller.
Yeah.
Can you still hook games up between PC and Xbox?
This is not crossplay.
I need a sprint feature is what I need. This guy's slower than molasses.
I try to find some boots with plus movement speed on them. Doesn't matter what else they do, just get movement speed.
Makes sense.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah, this guy sucks. I shouldn't say that. This is DJ Casey's making his way in the universe. Jeez. Ooh, I got a reward. Select one. What do I want? The Quicksilver Flask, the Medium Flask, or the Medium Life Flask?
Quicksilver flask.
Alrighty.
You run faster.
And then you get select one reward. Infuse channeling support, spell cascade support, ancestral call, arcane surge support. That sounds serious. Ruthless. What does this give me? Chance to bleed. You know what? No, we're going with Ruthless. I don't know if it's any good, but I'm going with it. Let's first build out. high enough level yet. Bastards. Let's sell some junk that we're not going to use. Alright. Yes, I would like to I'd like to sell my stuff. Take it. Take it and give me good stuff in return. Not that pauper Stygian you sell to the riffraff. Alright, there we go. Oh, I'll be well, alright. You be well. You be well better.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Selling items. She's taking my junk. She's taking it good. Yeah.
Configure. An error occurred. Make sure your Twitch account is linked to your Path of Exile account. Oh.
Ha.
Other connections. Twitch. Connect. Authorize.
Alright, what do I want here? Purifying Flame. Jesus, there's so many. Smite. Yeah, I'm taking Smite. Yeah.
Do you
Give it.
have a... Ooh, my account is now eligible to participate in Twitch drops.
Nice.
Do you have a build, Casey, that you're following?
No. I'm not. That's not the way I play these games, man.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Not for a while. You can go without a build for quite a bit.
At least till level 50.
Act 4 is when it gets pretty brutal.
Just make sure you find a build just so, at least so you know where to put your passive skills. Because that's harder to be allowed, okay?
How do I turn this extension on? I don't know how to use overlays in Twitch.
Yeah, I'm still good, dude. I'm following a map. I am following a map. It's called Templar Example or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you do have a build, sort of.
Well, sort of. I mean, I'm clicking on the buttons that this map shows me are green that I should be doing. So I don't know if it's gonna pay off, but that's what I'm doing. I mean, there's nuances to it that I don't think I'm gonna get this season. So I'm just gonna follow the pattern in the passive skill tree.
Yeah.
10 points short from buying that stash tab you were talking about.
Oh,
What am I supposed to do? Take the waypoint of a coast and enter the mud flats.
Casey,
Ooh.
check out my stream.
All right.
Oh, my max mana is now so low I can't actually summon my ice golem.
What are you doing over here? Holy crap, that's you. I thought that was something else. Holy shit. What the hell's going on? Dude, settle down. What's that thing following you?
Just a microtransaction pet.
Oh. Does it pick up loot? That'd be
Nope.
cool.
No, it does nothing.
Yeah, this is the whirlwind. I saw a guide that said that's very much like the barbarian in D3.
Yeah, they're similar.
Oh, look at that! You go. Oh, Chamber of Sins. Do it, yes. Yeah, so much faster than me. Thank God.
This is what you're missing.
Yeah. When I get to this point, it'll be different. Alright. Coast. Oh, that's where I'm going. Flats. Okay. Why have these guys back? Want a piece of this? You don't want any of this anymore. You wanted it one level ago. No, you don't want any of this.
Yeah, if you guys want to just see my main character on Twitch now. Although, I'm not actually using the build that I want to be using.
These guys get a little tougher as I leveled up. Do they level up with me?
Nope.
Okay.
When you press tab to show your map, it'll say the zone level in the top right.
Oh, I see. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Ooh, wait. Oh, this is a different level. Oh, this is why. I never did this one. Okay. Here we go. What's this? Ooh, I got a new passive. What am I supposed to do with this passive? Let's see. No. Could do that one or that one. Did that, did that. Which one was I supposed to do? Duke, yeah, did both those. I could do this one too. Which is, what the hell is this? Mana regeneration life. Alright, yeah, cool. Excellent. That. You don't want any of this. Crabs better settle down because I'm getting hungry for some Rangoon, man. I'm just saying.
Ooh, an Ascendancy trial.
.3D glasses were probably required to play. What? This game's not 3D.
The hell? Where'd you see that?
Some guy in chat like, oh, do I need 3D glasses to play this? And I'm like, I don't think you're playing the same game. I'm no beast of burden. Shut your hole. You'll be whatever I want you to be and you'll like it.
Something tells me you're picking up too many items.
Yeah.
3 out of 6 for my second ascendancy.
Just like Diablo, I probably don't need anything that's a blue, right?
Correct. How do I only have 3 out of 4 rituals? Oh, this isn't a boss up here in this map. That's right. That's right.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Should check out my stream, Andy.
Yeah.
I'm playing my main for a little bit.
I thought I killed you already.
Why does your sword suck?
What?
Your sword has 2 slots and they're not connected.
Because this is all that matters. My tabula rasa.
Oh, the tabula rasa is the only thing that matters. Okay.
Just remember how you said like your main build was on like the 3 slots in your boots or whatever, and that's all that mattered.
Yeah.
Same thing goes here. So like these are just all auras and support bullshit. Like this is my main
Okay.
attack.
So where did you find the tabula rasa?
Well, someone found it while we were playing.
Mine dropped from I don't remember.
Just like a drop though, not from the
Not from a ritual. No, it was just a
rituals.
Mine was from a chest.
Yes.
Scare
It
mask.
was crazy.
Yeah, one just dropped while we were playing. It doesn't seem like they're impossible. But here's a question I have for you. So, does it scale with your stats?
No, not at all. It has no stats.
Yeah, have nothing except.
It has no stats.
It's just a completely
Oh.
statless piece of armor with 6.
Yeah, it
linked
requires level
white-
56 though.
That's from all my gems.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It's just it's 6 white slots, so any gem of any color can go in them, and they're all linked. That's all it is.
I imagine
They're
it's even-
white slots. Wow.
So any
Okay.
build can use it at level 1 and have 6 links of any skills they want. That's why it's so good. It's terrible for endgame. No one uses it past like level 60, but until level 60, it's the best thing in the game.
I see. I understand now.
I gotta get out of here. This thing sucks.
I'm just gonna relax. I'm not gonna game anymore.
You gonna relax while watching my stream?
Sure.
I've got a viewer, guys.
He's so excited.
I wonder who it is.
It's me. Hey man, you know who it is.
I view it sometimes when I'm sleepy. And I don't actually feel like putting the game on.
Oh, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
It means a lot to me.
it's an entertainment. I just never really watched people play video games before this, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like the two-handed thing better than the one-handed thing.
I looked at so many videos, and it looks like one of your videos you had 35 viewers.
35 views, you mean?
Oh, views, yeah. Isn't that viewers, or or is that like only like if somebody accidentally went on it? But I thought
Well,
you had like type that one time.
Views means like how many people have watched the video. Viewers is like live stuff of how many people are currently watching.
Means Justin watched it 25 times.
Yeah.
But you have cookie casters, so you can know. You would hope.
Right, people.
No, our forest videos get a lot of views.
Alright, that's good.
Yeah, people like that game.
Just because you made mom watch it.
Nope.
I would like to get back to one of the other games that we're playing though, like Conan Exiles.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I don't know how far we are from the forest, but the whole thing of that game is from, and I didn't go too far in line, but everyone said it's all about the pit. I don't know what's in the pit, but they say it's all about the pit.
I mean, yeah, I won't say anything. It's a good game.
Have you beaten it?
No, but I've seen it beaten.
I'm trying to stay off that.
There are definitely huge spoilers, so yeah, stay off.
Yeah, I've already had the game spoiled because I never intended to play it.
I'm missing a ritual. I'm also full on voltaic sulfur.
Sounds like a personal problem. Is that something you can get looked at? I don't know.
I just gotta go. I gotta go burn it in the mines.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Mud flats. What is this? Is this where I want to go?
Oops, I did not mean to click on that.
That's where I want to go. Alright, what's in the mud flats? Anything exciting?
Flat mud.
Oh, what are these insects? Little freaking cockroaches. Alright, well,
What kind of character are you?
Templar. Take it all. Alright, now let's get rid of some of this junk.
I only need like 4 more levels until I can actually use the skill I want to use. No, 7 more levels. 68 I can use Flicker Strike.
I ran into enemies who were using that in a whole zone.
Yeah, some of the pirates, like the undead pirates, have it. It's really good. The main issue with the build is it consumes a frenzy charge every time you use it. Or rather, it has a 2-second cooldown, but you can spend a frenzy charge to bypass the cooldown. But by default, I think the skill only has like a 1/4 chance of giving you a frenzy charge when you hit with it. So you have to figure out a way to make it so that your character is constantly generating frenzy charges so you can constantly flicker. And there are 2 main ways to do that. There's a 2-handed sword that does all of its physical damage as fire damage and has a 100% chance to ignite the enemy, and then whenever you ignite an enemy it gives you a frenzy charge. But then this build is doing it a different way.
both of those things are on the same sword?
Yep, it's a 2-handed sword that gives you as many
It
frenzy
causes
charges
the
as you want.
ignite and the okay, I got it.
Yep. And then the other way is there's a chest piece that's super expensive. I'll probably use the sword for a while. I don't even remember what the chest piece is called.
What the hell am I doing here? Jesus.
The chest piece is called... Farrell's Fur Triumphant Lamellar. And it's gives you a free aspect of the cat aura, which I have no idea what that is, and then increases the duration of cat stealth. I don't know what that means either. You have phasing while you have cat stealth. Don't know what that means either. And then gain up to your maximum number of frenzy and power charges whenever you gain cat stealth. So something about the way that the cat stealth aura or aspect of the cat aura works somehow it manages to give you infinite frenzy charges. And the cheapest one on the market right now is 15 exalted orbs, which is like what's 15 exalted? 600 chaos.
And we found
What
one
did-
chaos in one of those rituals.
Yep.
Okay.
I think I'm up to like 50 maybe. So yeah, I'm probably gonna buy the sword. I think the sword is 5 chaos. I'll probably use the sword for a while until I can afford the other one.
What are these divination cards?
You just collect them, and once you get a full set of the divination cards, you just like right click it and it gives you the reward that it says on the divination card.
Like permanently?
Yeah, they're usually items.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What divination cards?
Just
You're-
got something called the Master Artisan.
Yeah, you'll start to there's a lot of mechanics in this game that you don't see until like Act 3-ish. Like how you guys just found Einhar and started doing the beasts, so like Einhar is gonna be showing up randomly in zones from now on, all the time.
I got an achievement, Cryomancer. I like it.
Basically all the stuff from previous seasons, like the ritual that we have now, are just gonna start showing up everywhere. To the point where like you won't find a zone that doesn't have something unique and exciting in it. Well, maybe not exciting, but at least unique.
Take it all, man. Love it. Yeah. You want some of this? What is this? Oh, Speckle Bloom. What the hell are you?
Contains a harbinger. I don't know what this means. Let's go there.
Freaking Mega Donkey.
Mega Donkey.
I don't know what the hell it was. Freaking made noises and came at me all aggro like it was gonna.
Like it was gonna donkey you.
Exactly.
This is the mines. You have to follow around these little carts of light, and if you go into the darkness, you basically like your life drains from like full to zero almost instantly.
It feels like it goes exponential, starts out slow, and then it goes slow.
Yep. So you're like escorting this little, or rather, this cart is escorting you around. And it costs voltaic sulfur to keep the cart lit.
Yeah, I love that. That's really fun concept.
And then the deeper in the mines you get, the better the rewards.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
Just gotta circle it with movement speed on it.
Oh, what the hell?
Nice. Like a helmet?
Yeah,
That must be unique, right?
it is. Yep.
Yeah. Pretty sure that's
increased movement speed.
pretty sure that's not a what's it called? Not a modifier that they can have.
I've got 20 on my boots and 5 on my head.
That's really nice. I think I have 30 on my boots and 10 on my chest. And then I just have a like potion set, like my Quicksilver potion. When you get to the point in this game, you're killing enemies so fast because the packs are so much more dense, you know, that you can just keep using Quicksilver potions and stuff like that constantly.
Oh, is that what that Quicksilver flask is for? Oh, now you tell me.
I've never fought one of these guys before. I don't understand what's happening. He's at full health, and I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Matt, have you ever fought a Harbinger?
Nah, I don't think I have.
I have no idea what's going on. I think
Yeah,
he
there's
died.
some-
No, he didn't die. He's back.
I'm gonna go fall asleep, guys.
Alright.
Am I
Alright.
supposed to not kill these things?
I'm still trying to figure out how to use the where to use the dynamite.
Yeah, it's hard. Oh, I killed him. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. Holy shit, look at this stream.
Yeah. I am
Yeah.
upgrading. What I... Ooh, a chest. What's in the box? What's in the box?
The thing about the dynamite, Matt, is they're never gonna be on the path of the crawler. You have to use flares to find them.
Oh, that's why I made it by the flare.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. I didn't realize until you said something that it was the darkness that was killing you. I thought it was like poison, so I had no idea.
Ooh, Orb of Chance. Nice.
Contains monsters from beyond. Spooky. I like to spend all of the azurite that I get from the mine. The first thing I buy is just increasing the max capacity of sulfite that I can have. That way I don't have to go back to the mine every 2 maps.
Yeah.
Why are there no enemies other? I just had to say something.
Spell of Ascension is long.
Are you ascending?
I'm playing the long level. So I got all 6 of the achievements and I went through.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
Thanks. I died once and I was all the way back, so it's kind of
Yep. Yeah, if you die inside of the trial, you start over. At least at these lower levels, I think the first 2 ascensions are free, and then it starts costing materials to attempt.
Oh, that's smart. That makes sense.
Level 60.
Wow.
There's a lot of good loot.
Little frog hopping around. That's kind of cool. Take that. What you got?
That was a really good experience down here.
Right. Y'all want to party?
Take this mana.
Got a bunch of zombies looking to get. Oh, Fear Sucker. That sounds serious. Got another one. This guy's got to settle down. There you go.
I don't know where I'm going for my next level.
Oh yeah, you get addicted to that Quicksilver, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Beginning of this game is all about movement speed. It's so good.
Where's this other creature in the circle? Where is he? There he is. There's one of them. Where's the rest? Oh, they're there.
Alright, where's my... Check out Indingo. Leveling 3. Yeah. Got that.
Oh Jesus, that's already making my head hurt looking at that.
Oh, this is really good. Can get all resistances. I'm gonna go over to this one. Aggressive Bastion. %30 increased physical damage while holding a shield. Attacks deal 30% increased damage with ailments while holding a shield. 5% chance to gain an endurance charge on kill while holding a shield. And 4% block chance while holding a shield. Those endurance charges on kill while holding a shield is really good. What? Where did my crawler just take me? Oh well.
Iron ring. Do I have a... Oh.
The dash flame is really useful for this.
What's that?
The dash flame thing. That's really useful for this trial extension.
What thing?
That dash flame that makes you dash.
Oh, yeah. All the movement skills are really good for the trials because there's so many environmental hazards. Basically anything that lets you like teleport or move from one spot to another very quickly is really good. Absolutely. I think I have my skills linked up wrong because I'm supposed to automatically summon a minion when I take damage and it's not happening.
Where is this next guy? Where is he? Oh, there's more people in the water. Just chilling. Alright. The whetstones are good for what?
Sorry?
The blacksmith's whetstones? I don't know what the hell those are for.
They're just more currency items. They increase the quality of a weapon up to 20%.
Oh, I see.
And the armor smith does the same thing for armor.
Oh, cool.
Most of the items that you have when you're lower level, you're not going to hold on to them for very long, so there's not really any use using currency items on them. But when
You just
get,
want to collect the currency.
yeah, when you get higher level, you'll want the currency for things. Oh man, what do I want to do to these strong boxes?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like I want to chance them. But I don't have any chance orbs.
Alright.
I'll just transmute them.
Just sucker punch that guy right in the craw. Yeah.
Right in the craw.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, I remembered the 3 stupid things off the insect hives to get into the thing from the last time we did this, Justin.
Yep. Nice.
Waypoint. Hell yeah. Nice.
The depths you're exploring. Bye.
Now what do I have to do? Talk to get my reward. Alright. I'll go get my reward.
Greetings.
I like rewards.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Okay, what do we got here? Flame wall,
Topaz flask.
vigilant strike, ancestral protector, holy flame totem.
Holy flame totem, Batman.
Yeah. Summon holy relic. Kind of like that. The sound of that. All right.
What do the trials do? Ryan?
What's up?
The trials, the ascendancy, trials of ascendancy.
Yeah.
What are those for?
When you complete all 6 of them, you can go back to Act 3 and enter the... I forgot what the name of the place is, wherever Matt is. And if you successfully... the Aspirants Plaza or whatever, and if you successfully complete that, then you can ascend to a different class. Each like of the base starter classes has 3 classes that it can ascend into.
Cool, thanks.
Ooh, alchemy shards. Like it.
Yeah, they're usually like a huge part of the build, is what class you're ascending to.
Oh, that really makes a difference. Alright.
Yeah,
I have no idea what this is yet.
I'm getting like 40% damage and 40% movement speed when I'm in fights from my ascension. I've only just got the first 2 points. You can ascend multiple times to get more points to spend in the ascension tree.
Same level, different levels.
What do you mean?
Like when I started, this is at level 33 ascension. Then they had level 50.
The next one is 55.
But you can't just do the level 33 over and over again. That's what I'm asking.
No.
That would be too easy.
Points. Where do they go? Where's my thing tell me to go? That sounded terrible. You don't need to know what my thing's telling me to go. Okay. This. We need this. Oh, do I need both those? Yep. Good. And that one. Just to there. Yep. Alright, what did I get here? Nice. What level did I get to? Where does it show you your level?
Press C.
Ah.
There's tabs that will tell you everything you could possibly want to know about your character. And if you click on the different skills, whoa, I almost died. If you click on the different skills, it'll show you like the offensive tab will change to show you what you're doing, like for damage and stuff with that specific skill. Like your DPS with your just main attack usually doesn't matter. It's the DPS with your main skill is what you want to look at.
Glacial Hammer, that's the one. Yeah. Cool. Submerged Passage. So where do I go? It says search the mud flats for the fetid pool. I went to the Submerged Passage. We want to go somewhere else.
Ow.
There it is. Alright. Ready? Going on in here.
Almost out of Azure right. Or sulfur, I mean.
Sounds pretty serious.
I've gotten almost two full levels down here. It's pretty good.
Making it happen, Captain. Kill the Necromancer and his minions. Okay.
Oh, you're in the Den of Evil.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this Necromancer's a wuss. Wait, he's doing something. What's he doing? Oh, he keeps calling more dogs. God damn it. Leave those guys alone. Stop it. Go lay down. There you go.
Go lay down. Oh. Level 61.
Congrats.
Nice.
Take it.
Making it happen.
Yeah.
What I like. I'm about to get to level 8. Look out. Settle down. Settle in, kids. This is how babies get made right here. Ooh, here we go. Nice.
Now. This game's very similar to Diablo in the sense that if you ever stand still, you just die instantly.
Yeah, I the character that the class that I've played, I've gotten tweaked that I usually kill most of the enemies off screen.
Yep.
Which, you know, so I'm walking. It's kind of boring to watch because you just see me running around a naked dungeon for the most part. You know, you're like, we're you think I'm playing on like the easiest level? Where are your creatures? Do you have creatures you have to fight? Yeah,
That's funny.
I killed them.
They're all dead.
Yeah, they're all gone.
Alright, I am out of sulfite. Perfect.
You want some of this? You want some of this? Jimmy, you want a little? Yeah, you want some too. You got some friends? Tell them how good this is? Yeah. Ooh.
Let's see.
Alright, I'm starting to groove on this as my character no longer just beats people up with driftwood. Starting to understand it. The only thing I don't like is the map doesn't show you the places you haven't gone to before.
Press tab.
Yeah, it all looks like it's just visible. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, yep. Is there any way to move the tab around? Oh, yeah, there is. Jeez, look at this. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Okay, that's neat.
Telling you, this game has it all.
Orb of alteration. I need that. I gotta remember. I gotta pick up, just like Diablo. You gotta pick up the mats.
Yep. If your
Getting used to it.
filter's working, then they should be highlighted like really big.
The filter's not working. I'm gonna have to screw with that. kill all the monsters in the fetid pool. What do you think I did?
Must have missed one. Told you, it's a den of evil.
Yeah.
It's that one fucking kobold in the corner.
Just hiding. You know, he knows what he's got in store for him, so he's just like
Have none of it.
exactly. This guy.
Shaman's like, get out there, fight. And he's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. First swallow this gold sword, and then once it's inside of you, then go attack this guy. So when he kills you, it drops. Okay. Okay.
Except in this game, it's a gold orb because everything is an orb.
Yeah. Where is this little sucker? Where? I don't see anything. Oh, there they are. I found them. Those up. Roving pack of idiots. Trying to sell me Girl Scout cookies. Not having any.
Have you guys seen Badman on YouTube?
No.
Oh, that's really good. He's being like tortured by. It's like a parody of Batman. He's being tortured by Scarecrow. He's trying to Scarecrow's trying to find out like what he's afraid of, and he's like, Girl Scouts. And the Scarecrow is like, how can you possibly be scared of Girl Scouts? And he's like, I want cookies. They come to the door, and I don't have any cash. Rubas. How do they know where to go if if we're not pushing them? There's a whole bunch of them. It's pretty funny.
Alright, travel to the watch. Alright. Where's my wait station here?
The guy who does them is it's the same comedian that has all the X-Men videos where he's like firing all the X-Men because they're awful.
Oh.
Okay, so Wolverine, what's your superpower? I'm made of metal. You're made of metal. The one thing that the person that we always fight has complete and total control over. So he throws you off a bridge. What are you gonna do then? I'll ride on my motorcycle. Your motorcycle. Tell me, what is your motorcycle made of? Tubes. No, metal.
It's funny.
You are completely useless.
Looks like I missed the mudflat waypoint. Where is it in that thing?
No, there's no mudflat waypoint. You can
Oh, I
tell
see.
there'll be a small circle in the middle of the zone if there's a waypoint that you missed. If
Oh, I
it's
see.
just a blank circle with nothing in the middle, then there's no waypoint in that zone.
Gotcha.
Whoa! I just found my. Oh no! Wait, never mind. I thought I found my mesh gloves, but they're not linked properly.
Book of Regrets.
Still really good, right?
Yeah, it's better than what I have. I was really excited for a second.
I have 6 uniques to pick from in my ritual, and none of them are good.
Wow.
Just
How
like
do you know what's
Diablo,
good?
vendors sell buns. Nothing that they're selling you is worth its weight in anything.
So here's the cheat sheet for whether or not a rare item is good. Does it have max health? Does it have at least one, if not two, resistances that it adds to? And that's pretty much it. That's what makes an item good.
And orbs.
If it does 20% increased global physical damage.
Depends
Yeah.
on the slot.
Ed.
That's rare to find on a helm, so yeah, that would be pretty good.
You can't evade enemy attacks.
That would depend on how much evasion you have. If you're full armor, that's great.
What is this thing? Ruthless support. No place to. Oh, right. Can I? Doesn't go anywhere.
And chaos orbs are so expensive.
Bet you can't combine gems. What's this Book of Regrets thing? Grant 2 passive respect points.
Just use it.
Oh, I see. There you go. Quest complete. Nice.
Use it?
Well, use the book, but don't
Book
use
of Regrets, yes, use them. Don't use Orbs of Regret.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I gotta remember.
Don't bother using the points yet.
Go back to my sheet. Yep. All those. Okay. I'll go around the circle on both of them. Alrighty. Yeah, I wasn't stupid enough to say I didn't have a picture that I was using. I am using a picture to do the map, but I don't know if it'll help at all. Probably not. Alright, where are we going? Over here. Alright, let's go beat on someone. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Turn away the tyrant's face, and kingdom end without a trace. Goodbye.
Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Hey, buddy. You want to come here and talk about it a little bit? No?
No.
No. Oh, what are... Oh, it's the crab people are back.
Crab people, crab people.
Oh, what is this thing? Looks like something out of Cthulhu.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
That game was great, by the way.
Which one?
Cthulhu.
There's a billion Cthulhu games.
The one you gave me.
Man of Medan?
Call Cthulhu?
Oh, Call of Cthulhu. Yeah.
I enjoyed that a lot. Not the game I thought it was, but...
yeah, it has a really good
ended
story.
And very pleasing cinematics. I enjoyed that whole experience.
Yeah, that's the one that had like the little detective thing, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And you had to go, pick up... Kind of like Myst meets like, a little something, but creepy.
Yep. Yeah, that game was really good. I always get that game confused with Man for Medan.
Hmm.
Even though Man for Medan is not Cthulhu at all.
Yeah. I have every Cthulhu comic book ever made, if it has anything to do with Cthulhu.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got a soft spot for H.P. Lovecraft, although I didn't realize he was such a deplorable human being, but
Yeah.
he apparently had some issues, prejudicial issues. Ooh, there we go. A yellow finally. Something yellow dropped. Alright. No, it's only got 2 slots. I don't care about it. Screw you.
You're using your tabula rasa, right, Matt?
What?
You are using your tabula rasa, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want?
What?
Did you want something?
No, you're using it. I have one.
Yeah.
Thank you, though.
Oh, you got one too. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm using it because it makes minions stronger.
Yeah, I was just making sure it's not sitting in your inventory doing nothing.
Absolutely.
Once I get my real armor, I'll give mine to somebody.
Makes sense. And I could do the same. I know what I need, so if I see it, I see it.
Yeah, the game's going a little quicker now that I'm not picking everything up and trying to sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
I don't even kill things anymore. Never mind, pick things up.
I let the minions kill them.
I just jump around the map, teleport around the map looking for the ritual sites, do those, do the quests, do anything else that shows up in the zone, and then just leave.
Oh, what's this blue thing now? What are you? I don't know, you're dead. That's what you are. Now, your mana's not spent. Get it together. Walk around the house, find all your shit, put it in a big pile, and get your shit together, Templar. What is a pain totem for?
They do damage to you over time.
Oh. It killed me.
Yeah, they could do that.
Alright, that wasn't so cool.
Different ritual altars have different effects, and one of them is the pain totem one. They steal I think they just stack bleed on you over and over and over again until it's maxed
Oh, that's
out,
why.
and then you just bleed to death, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well, I didn't like that. You don't have to do those things, do you?
No, you don't have to. I would recommend doing them. It's free stuff, basically.
3.
I just realized now that the unidentified items, you have to identify them with that stupid scroll, but if they're so low level, is there any point in doing that?
If they could be an upgrade, then I would identify them. Like rares, I would identify. If you don't have a rare in that spot, or if it's not very good.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, which one do I want? Ruthless or Steel Skin? Rumple Steel Skin. Alright. Use my gems. Alright, good. Getting the hang of this. How many different permutations do you think there are, potentially, with the gear setups you could have?
Infinite. It is, for all intents and purposes, might as well be infinite.
Yeah, so I'm sure there's like OP combos that nobody's stumbled across yet.
I don't know. A lot of people theory craft the shit out of this game. There's your challenge, Casey. Find the best build in the game that everyone else has failed to find so far.
Yeah.
Accepted.
I dare you. You won't.
I used to, when I was really in the D3, a couple streamers I used to communicate with, and they would give me what they were theory crafting, and I would play test them. And I was like, I was never the guy coming up with the theory, but I was happy to play test them for them.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is this? The Flooded Depths. Do I have to get there eventually? Yep.
Yeah, there's a big mad crab down there that you have to kill.
Oh, nice. Get in there. Let's go get some crab. I hate crab. I'm allergic to shellfish.
Sorry to hear that.
That's alright. I'm not sorry for it. Everyone's like, oh, you're missing out. I'm like, no, it is to me when I eat it, or if I it has such, it doesn't taste good. Boo is the first one that delved to depth 4450. What the hell? What kind of crap is that?
That's the mine thing that I was just doing.
Oh, yep. Went down 4,000 levels?
Yep. To put that into context, basically every depth is like what character level.
Oh, I see.
So he's basically fighting level 4,000 enemies.
Wow.
I don't understand how that's possible, but he's doing it.
Yeah, you put a rare into that slot, that makes a big difference, man. Holy shit. Hello. So there is some parallels of D3 then.
A lot of treasure.
Why are there so many freaking rituals down here? I didn't like the last one. I'll get to you later. I'm gonna go beat everything up first.
I'm chasing fireflies in a cave.
That sounds like fun.
No, it's not. I'd rather be somewhere else.
Take it. Oh, this guy. He didn't die. Die. Does sulfur flask work on minions? I don't know.
No. A flask will say it affects minions.
I don't think I got to worry about minions. That's not what I'm shooting for. I think with this guy, it's elemental damage strike. Big time. That's my end game. I swing once and the board disappears.
That's one way
Map
to do
and
it.
all. Yeah, I just want it gone. That's the one thing I like about Diablo. It shows you if something's an upgrade or not.
You can hold down Alt, but you have to compare things yourself, because these items can't be boiled down to
Yeah.
damage and defense and whatever the other one is as easily as Diablo. Found a ring that prevents you from wearing another ring.
That seems OP, man. Oh, there's the crab. What is this thing doing? It's in the water. Why won't it stay out?
Adds 28% to all elemental resistances, plus 57 life gain for every enemy hit by your attacks, plus 30 mana gain for every enemy hit, or 30 mana gain for every enemy hit by your attacks, and 50% reduced effect of curses on you. But you can't use a second ring.
Can't kill the crab from that location, huh? Bastard.
You're being outsmarted by a crab.
I have no proof of that happening.
And neither do you. Oh my.
Dweller of the Deep. Oh, that's the crab you were talking about.
My inventory's full of fireflies.
What are you doing with them?
I don't know. The quest just told me to find them and take them and catch them.
This crab is... What the hell?
Oh, I'm a necromancer.
Yay, grats, Matt.
Thanks. Yeah, that really does help. You get skill points.
There you go. It's like machine gun crab.
Machine gun crab.
Thus
Jesus
I will be through
Christ.
your motherhood's rage.
Oh,
The tragedy.
that was intense.
Oh, look, another firefly. Deliver the fireflies to Yena. Oh, I'm level 62. I don't know why Yena wants fireflies. My favorite mechanic in this game starts in Act 6. You meet the explorer and you can start doing the jungle temple thing. It's really, really fun.
Yeah, I'm a little ways off from that.
Same.
I'm like halfway through Act 6 and I haven't seen her in the wild yet.
Nice.
Oh, speak of the devil, here she is. Alva. Alva the Explorer.
Not Dora? Wow.
Nope.
Yeah, that's not as good. That is not as good. What is this? Demon Braid Amulet. I probably don't want to get an amulet out of this thing. Probably. Yeah. Mana regeneration. What do I do?
Quarantine quarters? A corrupted area?
Do it.
Did so much stuff to this game.
Yeah. They've been adding content constantly since the game came out.
I don't think I played it much after.
It's free, man. It was amazing when it came out.
I backed it before it came out.
I think I did too. Maybe it wasn't free. Maybe that's what happened. Is I
It was
didn't
free,
get-
but if you paid $10, you got early access to the alpha or beta. So I'm like, yeah, for $10, I can slash.
Yeah, that meets my criteria. My $15 criteria. I'll pick up any game if it's 15 hours. I don't care. I've spent more at Subway.
Hey, Matt, what weapon are you supposed to use for your build?
Mine wants 2 wands.
2 wands, okay. Not a
Yeah,
scepter.
it wants 3 blue and 2 blue and a yellow.
They're not unique, right? It's just...
It doesn't care what they are. It's more cares about the socket configurations, I think.
Okay. I've got a grinning fetish here that's all minion stuff. It's a
Nice.
scepter.
Get out.
Yeah, I probably need it for my build.
All right. Sell some junk.
Yeah, I need to do that. Oh, there was a chaos orb. Shit. I didn't see it.
What the hell is this person just running around in a circle for?
don't do that.
No, I don't.
Les?
Thank you.
I found a way to blaze a trail to the
Ooh, getting all sorts of swag here.
I forgot how confusing this mechanic is when you first find it.
Keep your wits about you.
Get these stupid fireflies out of my inventory.
go with it.
Deliver the fireflies to Yina at Arakali's temple. No, they're still in my inventory.
Journey well. Farewell. Hello.
Why did I come to town?
Greetings.
Trying to get rid of fireflies. I still have fireflies.
Oh, I need the scrolls. Give me those back. Alright.
Hello. I found a way to blaze a trail to the legendary temple of Arzuato.
Alright.
A spell cast upon
Hello.
the ancient waystones.
Take
triggered
my
the light
garbage
of
and give
love.
me something back.
I've got some in me, you see.
Thank you.
This spell will take you into days past.
We want to kill Architect of the Swarm. And there's 2 doors in the north.
Time to go. Hello, Exile.
Alright, we're getting there now. Travel to the prisoner's gate. I'm on it. Oh, I got something in my W now. What is this thing? Oh, it turns me and I glow? What the hell? That's pretty cool. What is that? Oh, that's steel skin.
Where's the second sign of passage? Game, please. I only have 6 seconds. Oh my god. Whatever.
Can I reassign Q? Do you use the... Oh, no, we can't. There's... God.
What are you trying to reassign?
No, I just don't... I don't like the health where the flasks and all that. I don't know.
Greetings.
I'd like to invert the flasks and the numbers.
Hmm. Yeah, you can change that, but Q is QWERT are your skills.
Just in time.
That's like
I
one
knew you'd
more
find me.
than I have a finger for.
You and I were 2 coins in the same purse. Your last foray got us a little
Architect of
closer.
Fortifications.
It's time.
What the hell is that thing? What is this thing? I got something following me now. What the hell is that? Oh. Oh, that's the Holy Relic. Oh, that's so cool. I do have a minion. It's a Holy Relic. That's kind of cool. Oh, wow.
Sounds like
Yeah. It's like it's a cross that
followed by some rosary beads.
Good job, Exile. The architect of the vault has taken that room? This is excellent news. The temple looms closer with each new step.
Alright.
Ah, there you are. Ready to revisit the past? The more you kill, the more you change my map. And the closer we get to finding the temple in the present day. It's time.
Does my route do anything, or does it? Oh, it does. Look at that. It gets in there. It's neat. I don't know what it does, but it's neat. Seems like a Templar thing to have, a floating relic that just chills.
Zalata will surely reward us, if inadvertently, for placing them in control of that room. The temple looms closer with...
Oh, there's a little clock on it too. That's cool. Oh, you can summon more than one. What the hell?
Time Dominion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, you gotta get up there. How do you get up there?
Very carefully.
Yeah, I guess. Thank God my relic took out one of those things. Those magnet.
Is Val Orb the really good one?
Nope.
Okay, I thought that was the one with
Chaos. Chaos is the normal one. Although if you see Exalteds and Regals, those are even higher than Chaos.
Oh, Regal is higher than Chaos?
I believe so, yeah.
I got a lot of those.
If you go to poe.trade, you can check the currency values of what things are trading for right now.
Oh, nice.
It's all live, connected to the PoE APIs.
Excellent.
Something that Diablo sorely misses.
Yeah.
They just made APIs and let the players build their own auction house on top of it.
Nice.
Yeah, it works out pretty well.
What do we got here? Orb augmentation, chromatic orb. Alright. I don't have any of those yet, so I'll take some of those.
So it looks like Run Regal Orb is worth 1.5 chaos. Cool.
Yep.
Like a pop.
Yeah, a little higher than Chaos. Exalted's the highest.
So I could probably use them to get my chaos orbs, and then I can use them to run the clubs.
Yeah, or you can whisper the person who's asking for Chaos and offer them Exalted or Regals instead.
Trial was easy.
Yeah.
Factories.
You ascended?
No, just
one of the
trial.
Yeah.
Compared to 1 and 2, I thought that was a lot easier.
Yeah, some of them are, depending on like your class and your movement skill, are easier than others. This map is gigantic. There's only 3 rituals here. This place is huge.
This place is huge too. There we go. Finally found it. Nope, that's the ledge. I go there yet, probably. Oh, do I have to get to the ledge to get to the prisoner's gate? Probably.
Yeah, if you've killed the Brine King or whatever his name was, the big crab guy, then the ledge is the next place to go.
Oh wow, little birdies, that was kind of cinematic and cool. Wow.
The ledge is one of my favorite zones in this game.
Pretty.
It's pretty, it's linear, it's got satisfying enemies. It's just all around good. And the pack density is abnormally high compared to like the other areas at its level. How the hell do I get over there? Oh, I have to go all the way back. I'm mad, I'm gonna Goomba stomp all you people. Get out of here.
We're already up to level 10.
Yeah. Keep it up. You'll be mapping with me before you know it.
Yeah, because I'm sure just like Diablo, you slow down in how quickly you go up in levels after a bit.
Not really. I don't feel like I've been leveling slower because you start to kill, and like as your build starts coming together, you start to kill enemies a lot faster and move through areas a lot faster. So it kind of makes up for needing more experience.
So just because we've been playing the 4 so much, I saw some fire and I was just automatically trying to steer clear of it so I didn't set myself on fire. But that's not a thing here.
It's a good habit to be in, but yeah, not here.
What the hell is this? Holy crap. Hoo-ha. Nice.
Oh, these boots are really good. 77 max life, 23 lightning resistance, 25% movement speed.
Oh, waypoint. Yeah, daddy.
I'll lose too many sockets, though.
They need that thing, that an orb that, like in Diablo, gives you an extra socket.
There's some things kind of like that, but not really. The game is so focused on sockets that something like that would be very expensive. Oh my gosh, that hurt really bad.
Oh, I'm in Act 5.
Congrats.
What happened?
Somehow I made it to Act 5 and I thought I was still in Act 4. I was like,
Oh, nice.
I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I see. Yes, finally, take these stupid fireflies. This girl just turned herself into a firefly. That's weird.
Whoa.
Ooh, a breach.
The mother of shadows makes herself known.
Moving on. What's next? Ooh. That's what you get.
for a free game, I'm so happy how they did not try very hard to sell you stuff.
Yep. I'm hungry. Do we have any food?
I believe in traveling light.
Oh man, my inventory's full. Why did that happen?
Goodbye.
Hello.
There's a plugin that you can get for this game that will show you, like in an overlay, how much things are worth
Oh, that's cool.
by just hovering over them.
That's nice.
I've never used it before, but I have it installed. I just haven't taken the time to turn it on because I'm not really finding anything worth anything yet. Oh, that's fitting. I'm in an area full of spiders, and I just found a spider silk rope.
That seems like it. Oh, what is this? Totem God. What the hell's going on here?
Oh, the big guy on the ledge
Yeah,
with like some weird Hawaiian name.
yeah.
Mind the lightning.
I don't know. He didn't last long enough to deal with it. He didn't drop anything any good though.
Yeah, it's hit or miss.
So I got this gem upgraded. Now when I swing, it creates this huge hammer.
Nice.
Freaking awesome. It's like a hammer like 4 times the size of me.
Hammer time.
Yeah. Come here. Da 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 da.
What skill is it? Glacial hammer?
Glacial hammer, yeah. Whoa. That's pretty cool too. Maybe I should switch those. Ooh, I have other skills too. Oh, that can go there. Glacial hammer here. I'm gonna try this. This one looks like it's better. It's about the same. What is this one? This is called, I'm gonna try out Smite. That's the one I'm supposed to be using, I think. Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever played a Templar in this game.
Should. They're fun.
Well, if you don't like melee, if you like more, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for?
Range?
Nuanced characters, Templar is probably not for you.
No, I just tend to use Ugh. I'm usually either a duelist. I like Flicker Strike so much that I usually don't do anything else.
Smite's where it's at. Goat's Horn. Nice. This idiot's doing up on the ledge, taking the high ground.
It's over, Anakin.
Yeah, I have the high ground. Nothing's over. Oh. I remember how bad I thought those first 3 films were, and now I'm like, those were so good, comparatively speaking, to the last 3. So good.
I actually like the new 3. I didn't really care for the prequels, to be honest. So what was about the new 3 that you didn't like so much?
Terrible story writing. As a literary guy, you know, because even in my history program, we have to work on literary devices, and you have to learn basically how to write fiction so that you can write engaging nonfiction. And just that their stories are too convenient, too many, like, oh, we don't know what to do here, so we'll just make up something and connect the dots with no background, no thought to, like, giving characters any kind of depth. I mean, I could go on. It's just...
Isn't that like TV movies these days in general?
No, man. A good example, if you watch The Expanse on TV, I don't know if you've seen the show.
I love The Expanse.
That's a good example.
It's not the Star Wars, though. You don't watch it for the same reason.
But there they actually do the same types of things where they introduce a very diverse set of characters and all that, and it's never used as a plot device. It's just there, you know. And when you do that, you can, and they really work on developing characters. Like Naomi is a very strong female who is going through this incredibly tough struggle with her son and the empathy, and when she comes out of it, her being one of the protagonists, having gone through that struggle, which is right now the obstacle is her ex-husband, she becomes stronger and you become more invested in that character because of that journey, that development. When you don't do that, when you give them no obstacles, where everything just is straightforward and happens, you don't become invested in the character, and it's very difficult to become really engaged as you should. And that's just poor writing. Just saying.
But they got the
Yeah.
Woo makes a big difference.
Yeah.
You're also comparing a 3-hour movie to 45 hours of a TV show.
No, I'm comparing the showrunners against James Covey. James Covey understudied with George R.R. Martin. So that's where he learned all his writing chops and his world building. And it's just a different caliber of story writing. And the TV show is very, very faithful to James Covey's writing. So it's that's what I'm talking about.
But obviously you preferred certain type of writing over another.
I don't know about that. Good writing's good writing, regardless.
Yeah, but sometimes you just want like a good romp through space. And that's what the Star Wars movies are. They're not.
I don't know.
It's just what people like, I guess.
And I don't know that the writer. I mean, look, Rian Johnson's done some amazing work outside of Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't know it from that series. And I think it also changed hands a few times. So there's the continuity of the trilogy isn't.
That's definitely true. I'll agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that too. The second one didn't really go well with the three.
I still don't understand what the point of Snoke was.
Yeah.
There was a point that they kind of abandoned it. Is probably what happened.
I think in the lore of Star Wars, he was supposed to have a kind of a play on Darth Plagueis. I'm not saying it right.
Plagueis the Wise.
Yeah, and Snope had some sort of connection, like potentially was the guy that killed him to become immortal, kind of thing. But they never really developed that close enough.
Oh, Darth Jar Jar.
They'll do it in the 18th miniseries. I'm sure they'll come out with.
They should just make Knights of the Old Republic into a movie.
That'd be good. Do you guys ever know what happened to Darth Jar Jar?
Darth Jar Jar, that was the greatest thing ever. That was so great. He is the Sith undead lord. He is.
Jar Jar was a Jedi, I thought was the theory.
Oh no.
I only heard of the Sith Lord one, which made a lot of sense when they explained it.
Oh, I heard he was a Jedi, and he was like a drunken master kind of Jedi who like pretended that everything was wrong, but somehow made everything work.
I heard everything, but he was a Sith Lord, and there was a whole YouTube thing where a guy was.
I think not Game Theory. What's their other show called? The one about movies. Something Theory. They did an episode on Jar Jar Binks being a Jedi. They also did a whole bunch of episodes on the Rebellion being the bad guys.
You could make a pretty strong case.
Yep. It basically comes down to the question of, would you rather have order and like order with some bad stuff going along with it, or like complete chaos?
Yeah, but if you get some time, watch the YouTube one about him being a Sith Lord. It's actually pretty convincing, and it would have actually made Jar Jar actually a good character in my opinion. If he really was a Sith Lord trying to persuade Anakin and trying to, because Jar Jar is actually the one who convinced the Republic or the Senate to give the power to the Emperor.
Right, I remember that scene.
And if he were actually a Sith, that was the Sith Lord and apprentice, then that would make a lot more sense.
It would have been very redeeming, at least from storytelling, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right, George. Star Wars is not literary masterworks, right? Obviously. Yeah, but there's still something to be said for, not phoning it in when you're writing a story that is beloved by so many millions of people. I feel like they phoned it in a little bit. I mean, like I said, it's all relative, right? You don't have to like the new stories. But that said, I love The Mandalorian.
Oh, Mandalorian was amazing. I can't wait for the next part, which I'm not going to say anything about.
And the difference is, Jon Favreau handled that, and not the same people that handled the movies.
Mandalorian is like now one of my probably top 5 favorite shows.
Really? See, I like it, but I think it's overhyped.
Yeah, it's got problems, but it had all the right notes, right? It had all.
Surprised that you like it so much. Just talking about story and character development, because I find the episodic content just not. I guess I'm used to like the Game of Thrones, where you're vested into an entire season of the story arc instead of 60 minutes of a story arc, and then you move on, and you could skip one and probably not even. There's a number of episodes you could skip, and the better.
Yep.
The thing is this: when at the end we all watched it, right? I'm not spoiling anything.
I have not caught up on the season, so don't spoil
it.
Yeah, then I can't say anything then. At the end, there is a moment where I actually felt something, and I was like, "That's good story writing to me." When characters are engaged or about to have something good or bad happen to them, if you feel it, then the story writing was effective.
I really need to finish it. Catching up. I've been watching it with my kids. They decided they wanted to watch all of the Avenger movies last weekend instead, so we did that.
you gotta work on their math skills by introducing them to the Doctor Strange theory.
Yeah.
I don't know my Marvel.
There's like,
Well,
I don't remember exactly what it was, but there's a theory out there that Doctor Strange, like, you saw the movie, so you know what happened.
I haven't watched Endgame yet.
Oh, you haven't
watched
seen
the other
Endgame. Is it in Endgame or
Oh.
is it in the one before that? When Doctor Strange
He's in the
does
one
his
before that.
3 million. Yeah, it's in the one before that. It's in the one where they first fight
Infinity.
Thanos.
Hey boys, I'm back
Hey, Vasily.
in town.
All right, let's go beat some squids or whatever the hell I'm beating on.
Squid beating.
Yeah. Seems legit. Seems like a good move.
So Casey, have you ever seen the movie Brick?
I don't think so.
It's by Rian Johnson, the guy that did the second of the new Star Wars. But I think it was his first movie. It's definitely early on in his career. It's very good. It's a film it's like a film noir style. Dialogue's a little tough to follow, but it's enjoyable.
You know, it was a good one to follow. That's a good sci-fi. A movie called Primer.
Time travel.
Yeah, that was a really good film.
It's
Little, got a little techie.
very cerebral.
Yeah.
Not a movie you can not pay attention to.
Right. You can't be slurping beers and surfing the internet while you're watching it.
See Looper?
Looper was good. I like Looper.
I like Looper.
That's Rian Johnson as well.
Did any of you actually like the new Star Wars trilogy?
I did not.
We've just been talking about it all the time.
Sorry, I just came here from playing golf.
Yeah, it looks like the Star Wars community is very split on that trilogy.
Yeah.
I don't think it was great, but I think it was better than the prequels.
Oh yeah, the prequels are awful.
I
don't know about that.
agree, and I can make a point. See, prequels had questionable to bad execution, but they had a lot of heart. The new trilogy feels soulless to me.
I was
It's just
talking about
there
that. It's just bad writing to me.
Oh, and another thing that killed it for me, it's the episode 9. The scene where they do the hyperspace jump through a ship.
Yeah.
I guess you shouldn't be worried about like physics and all that, but dude, inertia's a thing, and you're running out of fuel, and I'm like, what?
Well, here's the thing. I'm okay with the concept of you can ram a ship in hyperspace and it explodes. Okay, I can go with that if you really want me to. But it kind of shits on the entire history of naval warfare in that universe.
No one's ever figured that out until that moment.
Yeah, like, for real?
And if you're Poe, you're kind of at the end like, that was your grand plan. You couldn't share that with the class. This was your plan. No wonder you didn't want to share with it. This is dumbass. This is
Well, no, the
terrible.
plan was literally, let's keep running away slowly so they can bombard us the entire time. The plan wasn't any better.
Yeah, the plot holes I'm not so worried about. For me, it was just about, like I said, sloppy literary attempts. And if you don't really focus on that, I guess you could engage and not really care too much. But to somebody that's looking for that sort of thing in a story, it was mind-numbingly terrible.
Yeah.
Mind-numbingly terrible.
Case in point, like
That's pretty harsh. Wow.
yeah, well, case in point,
Fun. It was fun.
it was not. It was not. It was
fun.
terrifyingly bad.
The casino scene, I get it. Casino wasn't great. That was a waste of a half hour. But the end, the kid with the broomstick, like it was fun.
Yeah, but were they writing a space drama, a comedy? Like Flynn's character and the mercurical way that he goes from being Patsy, where he gets rolled by just about every character, to like hero. It's very there's no consistency. So his character, you can't really believe anything you're seeing because the character is so inconsistent.
Yeah,
you don't know if what you're seeing is gonna.
It just one scene happens and then the next scene it's gone again.
Right. And that's kind of what I'm inferring, you know. That's
also, I still want to know how Ray did in about 5 minutes what it took Luke to do like half a year, and Luke was supposed to be a prodigy.
Because she's the chosen one.
I mean, last time you had the chosen one, it was Vader, and it was an epic, tragic tale. That was actually kind of well executed if you look at least at the idea of it.
Well, Vader is like villains are important to protagonists, right? The villain must always start out stronger than the protagonist. In this case, though, she kicks the shit out of Kylo Ren, giving us a weak, hapless villain that you know that Rey can just beat the shit out of, and you're like, yeah, oh well. I guess he's a villain.
By the way, he was trained for how long by the best?
Yeah,
like,
no, but it doesn't matter about how or what. It's just that's what I call sloppy story writing. You didn't give her an obstacle for us to invest in, and her journey become engaging, where we can invest in her coming through obstacles. Instead, it's just one thing over the next, where she just gets right through everything, and you're like, oh, yep, yeah, Snoke, kill him. Yep, no problem. You know, a little blip, and then that one's dead. Luke, strongest Jedi in the world. Mandalorian shows that, and yeah, 5 seconds of training, and yeah, he's my bitch now. You're like, come on. It's sloppy story writing. You got to give her an obstacle for us to be worried that she may not be able to succeed.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest sin the prequels committed was pacing, mostly. And I guess Jar Jar Binks.
I mean, in episode 2,
the biggest problem that the prequels had with Jar Jar Binks, man. Me so think I should never have been in the film, so. No, yeah, that's pretty much accurate. You should never be.
I mean, how do you make Natalie Portman come across as a bad actor? The dialogue was terrible.
Yeah.
The love story
Natalie
of episode
pretty
2,
legit.
I will give you, is pretty terrible, and so is Padme dying of heartbreak. Sure.
Yeah, and well, first you have to have chemistry with your leading man, which I think there was maybe
Not
zero.
Yeah, maybe none for me to pick up on.
But maybe they didn't have things like, I don't know, the established Republic not existing? Because in the sequels, what happened to it? Like, the sequels start and there's a resistance to something, and it's already a resistance. Like, where's the New Republic? We spent 6 movies building it. Sorry, I get passionate about that particular topic.
Yeah, I could see it, but to me, like I said, the new ones tried to appeal to a much younger audience, so they took some of the.
You're just older this time around.
Yeah, maybe that could be too. I mean, but there were themes definitely in the original ones that were, 70s, a lot of cocaine. I get it.
Oh yeah. I did like Rogue One a lot, actually.
I actually like Solo the best out of them.
I did not watch Solo because after episode 9, I just did not have the heart to watch anything.
I like Solo.
After episode 8.
Because Solo was just a fun trip that wasn't trying to be anything. Other than, we're going to tell the story of the hooligan Han Solo. Rogue One I like too. That was a good story too. I enjoyed that as well. Both of those were pretty well written, really well executed, and very narrow in scope. They weren't trying to be too much. I don't know.
Yep. No argument there.
I like both those films. And Rogue One was like a cool one too, because it was like filling in, where did those plans come from? And we lost a lot of people getting these. Well, now we know who.
Yeah.
Felt like it didn't injure the canon at all either.
Nope, it felt like it fit in pretty well.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, it explained the plot hole of there existing that giant weakness for no reason.
Yeah, that's how we
I
do
know,
it.
that was,
Hey, we got a big reactor thing. What do you think it needs? Well, how about a hole that leads right to the core of it? How do we feel about that? Ooh, are we sure? Yeah, I feel pretty strong about this hole.
Make it just big enough for what is it, X-wing to fly through.
No,
Yeah.
no. There was no X-wing. That hole was just big enough for a torpedo.
Well, technically a womp rat.
What?
that's what.
Womp-rats are creatures.
Yeah, that's what
Is that the
Wedge
line
says,
from the
or
movie? Yeah.
Luke says. Oh, I used to bullseye womp rats with my T, whatever, back in whatever.
Meaning that hole was about as big as a Womp-rat, I guess, which, okay.
I think I like the original Star Wars series because the hero of the Republic, Wedge Antilles, who is truly the galactic hero. Forget Luke. Certainly wasn't Porkins. Stay on target. I can't lock it down. Okay, buddy.
Dude had a rough time.
Yeah, he did. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm like I said, the Mandalorian gave me hope that the epic isn't dead. That we're still good stories to come out of it. What is it Netflix has or had or somebody had? Was it the Knights of the Old Republic? Was it a miniseries or a TV show?
Was it? I don't know. I missed everything. Clone Wars. Is that what you're thinking of?
No, that was the cartoon, which I enjoyed. But I was thinking there's something of the Old Republic. There's a show coming out. Maybe it's on Disney Plus now.
Greetings.
Could be any
I
live
meant
action.
Yeah, it's going to be live action for sure. It's been in production for some time. Also, who was the one from the Clone Wars, the Jedi with the tentacle head? She's getting her. She was in the Mandalorian. She's getting her own show.
Ahsoka Rin?
Yeah, I don't know. But that was a great casting job for her, man. From the Clone Wars to her, I thought there was a lot of continuity. I felt like it was the same character.
She's the girl who plays the nurse in Daredevil.
That's right. Oh my god. Yeah, it was a great casting job. I was like, yeah.
I've seen her in a couple other things recently too. She's been getting a lot of traction.
Dude, and also Prince Oberon as the Mandalorian. How about that? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, him as anything. It's great.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw him in something else recently too.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yep. That wasn't my favorite Wonder Woman. I felt like
that
it was
the worst movie I've ever seen. Like
Ouch.
pretty close to.
It was pretty bad.
Oh my
We
god.
can agree on
That movie. My tongue was bleeding. I was biting it so much.
Yeah,
while
because I
was watching it
love
with my
all the
girlfriend.
actors and actresses in that film. I love everything they do. Right? I'm like, it was a slam dunk. How could there be anything bad with this?
What did they? Okay, so the first movie.
It's bad. It's bad. I won't go into why. It just
Okay.
it's just bad. It's just not good.
I want to go into why.
Yeah.
Okay, before that, what did you guys think of the first Wonder Woman movie?
It was pretty good.
I kind of liked it. It was decent.
Wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good.
The first Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, it was good. A superhero film. Like George says, don't put any thought into it. A lot of fun. Yeah, sure.
I found that movie to be not bad, but it was frustrating how much it wasted its own potential. Does that track with anybody?
Well, that can be said about a lot of things. You know what movie really hit home for that was The Green Lantern. I had such high hopes for that film. I love Ryan Reynolds, first of all, and you put him in The Green Lantern, one of my favorite characters from the DC universe. I'm like, this is a slam dunk, and that film was buns.
Green Lantern doesn't exist. Deadpool killed him.
Yeah, I know, that was hilarious.
Right, but that's not what I mean. I don't mean potential outside the movie. I mean, when I was watching the movie, they kept like setting up interesting things or thoughts or events, and then they would never come back to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Wonder Woman didn't rape a dude.
Fair.
If it starts getting hairy in there, you can handle yourself, yeah?
I think the epitome of that was the final confrontation, when for like 2 minutes Ares gives the speech about how, you know, it's human nature and all he's doing is just speeding up the process and she should join him, and then she says no, and then he just loses all reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
I couldn't take that actor as a serious villain because I had just watched the Harry Potter movies shortly before.
I don't mind. I think the whole point is that, you know, he's the god of war who's a bureaucrat, essentially. Which is an interesting take if they went with that take, instead of being like, oh no, look at my true form, it's a big badass dude who says Rarg and smashes things a lot. Well, so, what else did they do in the movie that annoyed you?
Oh, yeah. Well, Justin alluded to it. There was...
Other than raping a guy?
Yeah, I mean, that's just one thing.
Yeah, that's totally normal. Hey, I only see my dead ex-boyfriend, so this will be fine. It will? Okay.
The thing that annoys me the most about that whole plot hole is they had, like, it was a fucking magic lamp. They could have done anything they wanted. They could have just said, yeah, it brought him back in, like, his own body.
Right.
Here he is.
Right, sure.
Here's Scott or Steve or whatever the hell his name was.
God, I think.
Yeah, it's Scott. But no, for some reason, and they actually, I read this in the in one of the videos. It said that in the extended edition of the movie, they plan to have a scene where afterwards, Wonder Woman and the guy whose body Scott or whatever inhabited, like, go out for coffee afterwards and are like chatting, which was like just...
Ew.
I don't think the directors even understood what they were doing, or the writers, when they wrote it.
Yeah, the optics were terrible, right?
Like, they were skirting into Philip K. Dick territory while being in elementary school.
That's not a good combination on most days.
I actually thought it was closer akin, that storyline, to like Naked Lunch, you know, with frickin'...
Oh god, I died. This is the second time I've failed this contract, for God's sakes.
That sounds like you got this handled.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to bed.
I get another try.
What's the solve the trial of ascendancy crap I got it? What is all that about?
See you, Matt.
See you, Matt.
See you, Matt.
I'm gonna head off as well. Have a good night, guys.
Night.
Alright, good night, George. What time is it, by the way? Oh, it's only
almost
almost 1 o'clock.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
The trials, there's 6 of them that you can find in different zones around the world. And then when you do all 6 of them, there's a place in Act 3 where you unlock a door to that Aspirant's Plaza, and you can go through the labyrinth in the Aspirant's Plaza. And if you manage to successfully complete it without dying, then you can ascend to a 2nd class
Ooh.
So every
Does that mean like a second place that you start in on the grid?
no, it adds more passive abilities branching off of your starting zone.
Huh.
Every base class has 3 ascension classes that it can pick from.
Yeah. If I'm looking at my map, I need to do, what is this thing? What's 7? 7 is martial experience, and I need to do a couple. No, those branch, and what the hell is this one? There's a couple of them that I gotta branch to that don't start at the right branch. That's one of them. Yeah, it's these 2.
They should be off to the side. I think.
Yep. They are. Martial experience and blunt instrument. Yeah. Need both those.
People who actually like watch movies. Has there been any good sci-fi movies?
Oh,
since
there
Arrival?
There have been plenty.
We were just talking about Primer.
Primer was fantastic. My God.
I thought it's
very
old.
No, but nobody's watched it, so you can treat it as new. It's also in the past. See what I did there?
Yeah.
What's another one? I watch a ton of film because, like I said, I'm a bit of a hobbyist when it comes to the arts. So I'll tell you the let me go to my Plex and see what I can see any good films that I like. There was a ton of them. I was actually surprised that there's been as many good films as there have recently. Let's go movies. Oops. Yeah, I have all my Plex running in my Dr. Farm. Oh yeah.
Well, this one may have taken a few weeks of my life, but it was bloody worth it.
Yeah, I finished my heist.
Strange. I thought having these picks back would make me feel whole again, but well.
Speaking of Arrival, when you guys watched it, did you understand that the first part when she's walking around the university and shit, that was like a dream?
Speaking of what?
The Arrival. Pretty good movie.
Never heard of it.
Is it not called The Arrival? The one with the circles and the squids.
Lots of squids, man. It's all about the squids.
It's all about the circles.
When did we start talking about this?
That's their language.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on.
Let's see. That was terrible. That was bad.
Yeah, that's totally it. I'm surprised. It's a 2016 movie and it was very well received. I would have thought you would have watched it.
No, I don't really watch movies that much.
Fair enough.
I mostly
Not
just,
the 19...
mostly just cycle through like the old movies that I know that I like. I've been watching all the Bond movies all the way through again.
Tenet. Wow. Have you not seen Tenet?
Okay, look, the last movie I watched was Infinity War when it came out.
Is that on Netflix?
Tenet? I have no idea. I don't do Netflix. I don't even have cable.
I think I've seen if not having cable is the reason to have Netflix. I think I saw that on Netflix.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Tenet was amazing. One of the better sci-fis I've seen in quite a while. I'm just going through my list here. Tenet. Oh, it was a TV show, but it was on Prime. It's called Devs. great sci-fi.
I've also heard really good things about The Expanse, but I haven't
Oh,
watched it.
The Expanse.
The
is
Expanse
amazing.
is amazing.
Should watch that sometime.
Yeah, The Expanse is truly, truly the best TV out there right now.
I
There's
agree.
no doubt. There's no doubt.
The
Wow.
Expanse and Schitt's
High
Creek, I
praise.
think, are the two best shows in existence right now. Like,
We
like currently.
we have agreement.
Right, Expanse has season 2 going currently.
Expanse is season 2. No, Expanse is season like 5 or 4 or 5.
There's a new season. That's all I know.
Yeah, it started out on Sci-Fi 1, 2, 3, and then 4 got moved and picked up by 4 and 5. I think got picked up by is it 4? Is it 4? I don't know. The last season was picked up by Netflix or whoever.
Prime, I think.
I can't tell because I don't have any of those services.
Wait. You don't have Amazon Prime?
No.
Like, for ordering things.
Oh, I do. I just don't watch the
Therefore, you
Prime.
have the service.
I just don't use it.
Okay, that's fair.
To stream my content. I have my own process.
Sure.
Let's see. I'm looking. Definitely Tenet. I would speak to first. A recent sci-fi, great film. Oh, and I love the guy who's the lead character in Tenet. Let me get his name. He was out. Basically, there was another TV show if you haven't seen, Counterpart.
Nope, have not
Oh my
seen it.
god, you guys are sci-fi guys. You haven't seen Counterpart? Oh my god.
I don't watch things almost ever. Almost all of my entertainment is either reading or interactive.
Yeah, I read a lot of nonfiction, so I need something to, and I read a lot, right? I mean I read a lot of nonfiction. Holy crap. Oof.
I tend to prefer fiction, actually, for the reason that most of the time when I read nonfiction, it feels to me like the author is more constrained than liberated by the restriction.
So, as somebody who has to write nonfiction as well as read a bunch of it, it's I don't do it all the time because I'm enjoying it. It's a part of the gig, but you start realizing that in nonfiction, I was talking about this earlier, and I think you may have heard a little of it. To learn how to write good nonfiction, you have to learn how to write good fiction. all the devices are all the same. The difference is the material you're choosing is not imaginary. It's you pull, but you gotta tell it in the same way. And you know, that's why, you know, I become so critical of bad writing. I just can't handle it, man. There's so much bad writing.
That is fair.
Hello.
You know what? I'm actually going to revise that statement. For me, there is very little value that it being nonfiction brings. I'm more interested in the
Be careful.
thoughts and the story of that the author's trying to present, because even though it's nonfiction, I cannot take it as history or chronicle, because you can bend it any way you want, so it ends up being just fiction set in a particular setting, which happens to be real Earth.
Yeah. So there's my chosen field of study, right, is history. So it's in political science, and I have a hard time with the notion of interpretive, right? And it's always a perspective. It's not interpretive. I always say it's more of a perspective. History is written from the perspective of a very specific point in time. Doesn't make it any less valid. It just means you have to be cognizant of the perspective that it was written from.
Agreed.
And in
And
there is truth, by the way. I think. I mean,
if the author felt like it, yes.
What is it?
Watch yourself. But have you read, for example, the Romance of the Three Kingdoms? Great work. I enjoyed it a lot. I am very doubtful as to its historical value per se.
I see what you're saying. Well,
or like Three Musketeers, great story, but probably not completely historically accurate.
Yeah. So I forget the author in the book, but I studied this a long time ago. That's why it escapes me. But during the rise of the Muslim kingdoms through North Africa, during the Middle Ages, there was a guy who wrote a journal when a journey to Mecca was like a lifetime journey that you're supposed to take, and he wrote actually a travel log about his journey, and it actually became a sensation. It was very good, and at the time in the Mediterranean area, it was very common for Islamic and Christians to be living harmoniously as they did in the Iberian Peninsula and other places throughout Europe. But every time he wrote, it was just politically acceptable that if you were going to publish this to a wide audience, which he did, you had to say, oh, and the infidels who must die and all this. So it's like, oh, we're having this great wedding, this Christian wedding, it's very beautiful and all this, but of course they must die. But if read out of context, you would assume that he's saying specifically we want to kill these Christians. He's not. He's actually just making a political overture to something that has to be said, right? But as a history student, somebody who knows history and knows the time, I know that if you read it out of context without that knowledge, to your point, it can become very misleading.
And that is why I do like history, but I tend to go for it by finding people who I can kind of trust to have done at least a decent amount of homework.
Yeah.
And then let them, parse through all of this dubious writing, even going as far back as Roman times, right?
Oh, I don't listen. That's the thing about history. You gotta. I know everyone's like, oh, history. You must know a lot about war, and I'm like, not my thing. You gotta narrow your focus and scope. I happen to be an Americanist, right? So I focus basically narrow scope on North America from about 1500 on, and my specialization is in foreign policy. I know, you're like, oh, it sounds tremendously.
So that sounds like you're talking about a lot of islands that are not part of North America.
There's plenty of things that you talk about the history of foreign policy, but in statesmanship, after we became a country, it was actually Thomas Jefferson, who became the first Secretary of State, who actually started us on the road to foreign policy. And one of my first theses were that his xenophobic approach to the Islamic world is actually the template that all foreign policy post Jefferson followed. And that was actually one of my early thesis statements, actually. And historically, there's a lot of proof to show that, and that's kind of what I always caution is, as we do, and there's people that actually tried to do things differently, like Jefferson hated Jackson. Jackson opened up the Islamic world to trade with the states, all sorts of weird stuff. There was all sorts of interesting things in history, and that's what I focused on. Why I chose that topic, I don't know. I just always had an interest in the birth of the nation and the American experiment, mostly because of the Democratic Republic and how pure democracies throughout history since Greece have always failed. And And we being so young, it's an interesting observation out of context to see, can a democratic republic actually thrive and not become something negative? Just saying.
I see. I mean, it makes sense.
You know, I mean, but it's an academic thing. Listen, history is just like you said. It's a lot of it is speculation, a lot of it is arbitrary and all that. So I get that it's not a science in the sense that
well,
like chemistry is.
That's fine. I do draw a line between academic and pseudo-academic work versus.
Trust me. Yeah, trust me. Anything that I write, which nobody will ever read, has to go through peer review and process and all this other crap. And that's historic scholarship, right?
Yeah.
Where entertainment writing can be of value still. Like my latest thing was using an amateur historian's work on the Old West, and he was from England, and it actually proved to be some of the best research done in some of the southwest territories pre 1900. So it doesn't mean that in history they tell you anyone who was before 1900 history wasn't really a specific science. So
chronicling was right.
Right, chronicling was, but it wasn't done by anyone known as a historian. That's a more modern concept. So any of the early histories were all done by amateur historians.
Oh yeah, no question.
You're getting into it.
But I like getting into that kind of stuff.
Don't get me started. Trust me. This is, of all the degrees to get, there's only two reasons you get a degree in history, right? It's to teach or to go into law. Those are the only two real reasons to get a degree in history. Usually it's used as a pre-law undergrad, or you want to become a teacher.
There's also a number of people I used to know who were well off enough they never needed to work that would go for it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of my thing. I actually, when I just went out of the Navy right into technology, and I had a bunch of money laying around, and my first wife says to me, dude, you got the GI Bill money, are you not going to use it? And I'm like, well, I don't really need it. And she's like, well, why don't you go get a degree in something you like? And I'm like, wow, that's crazy talk. All right, I'll go do that. And so I've gotten a lot out of it. You know, out of my degree, two things that were the most important thing that have come out of it. One is my business communication is much improved from where it was when I started my career. And the second thing is that I am more broadly understanding, I think, social-political things. Even not today, we don't want to talk politics, especially since I'm a libertarian and I always lose, so it doesn't matter. But
I know your pain, brother.
Yeah, so it's like third parties don't really have much of a voice in American politics, but doesn't mean
what is it now, like 36% or something of the population feels they don't have a party to belong to?
They choose to be either independent or assign themselves loosely, but not as a permanent member to a third party out of protest. Yeah. It'll someday we'll actually. Sergey, my buddy Sergey at work, grew up in Ukraine during the Soviet era, and he says to me, Casey, you're so funny. You believe the illusion in America that you actually have two parties and not one.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. Someday, you know, but so my whole goal, Vasily, was I figured that in retirement I'll teach like U.S. history, a survey course at a community college for retirement. That'll be my like retirement gig. Kind of fun. I think it'll be a gas because I'll have a lot of perspective to lend to it. And I always like to say too in history, and this I think you touched on this. History is not black or white. It's not. It's gray. you can't assign good and evil motives to, well, there are of course sociopaths, like, you know, Jack the Ripper was obviously bad, but in most actions of political actors and state actors, it's very difficult, you know, to assign good and evil. There's grays. Almost everything is taken in a gray, and so you need to understand the context, the implications, and then hopefully learn from it so that you can avoid these things in the future. We don't do a really good job of that part. But
oh no.
but in today's conversation, though, and even politically, everything has to be good or bad, when in all likelihood there's probably good and bad, and everything is gray. There is no absolutes in the world. If it were, it would be a much different place. And what I always say too, because I have friends that are, most of my friends tend to be liberal because, you know, we live in Connecticut, but I also have some conservative friends, and it's always tough for me when they always want, you know, to, where I don't agree with everything, but I want to hear it. I want to hear all the different opinions, because, you know, a convincing argument could sway me, because like you said, I'm an independent. I'm more in the middle. I don't really have a thing. But one of my observations is that the problem with most people today is not believing that it's okay to disagree on the solution, but everyone should universally agree on a problem. And the problem is that today, with the divisiveness of media and the intermediary agents, what we call intermediary agents, that are supposed to help filter the political context so that people can absorb them and then try to align on a direction for the solution, is that these pathways, these intermediaries, they disagree on what the problems are, or that there are even problems when there clearly are. You know, like student debt is obviously a problem nationwide. It's a problem. We don't have to agree it's the most important problem, but we should all universally agree that giving kids that come out of college this much debt load is probably negative, right? You can all agree on that universally. Yep. Now, there's different ways to solve that problem, and I'm not going to say I know the way to solve it. But if we can all agree that there's a problem, then you start the conversation about, okay, maybe we can find a solution or find something that's better than what they're plagued with today. And that's what's missing, I feel, from today's thing, is we can't get to that step of saying, hey, can we all agree that this is probably a problem?
Well, that, and half the time you can't actually state a problem because that's problematic.
Yeah. Or the problems that they want to assign the most value to, it's like, yeah, we can.
That's a whole different problem altogether. Mind you, there's like 3 different problems. One is journalism is dead. One is the thing you said, where people can't agree on what the problems are. And the third is priorities. Like, they're all big problems, but due to them being problems, we can discuss them being problems.
Yeah, there's all sorts of
your Ukrainian friend, does he also think it amusing that some people think any media doesn't lie?
Oh, yeah, he's got a statement about this. This is actually kind of funny. He says, growing up in the Ukraine, that they would get propaganda, recognize it immediately as propaganda, but didn't mean that they weren't entertained or want to watch it. They just recognized it was propaganda, and they could judge it. Well, this was good propaganda, or this was bad propaganda, or this movie was really fun to watch, but it was, you know, obvious propaganda. But there was an awareness. Growing up, he said that there was an awareness universally of what was propaganda. And he says that's a failing of the American population, is, from his observation, from his standpoint, is that there's not universal recognition of what is propaganda. And I'm like, wow. Yeah, and you know, his early formative years were in the Soviet era, Ukraine, so obviously he has got a different take than some people, but he is amused by that you know, obvious political propaganda is very difficult for Americans to discern, and the reason that happens is that political identity is a real thing, in America. And generationally speaking, families will align themselves with a political party and a political ideology, and it becomes part of their personality. It becomes a part of who they are. And so believing that something's political propaganda and not just some sort of doctrine is difficult for them to disassociate from themselves. They have a hard time understanding that these concepts aren't really part of me as who I am. They don't define me. They're just, you know, a belief that I have in what would make government good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy too, because I think if people come up to like an academic level, most of the political science guys that I have, you get to a certain point where you just understand the comedy of politics, and so it's not as impugning for somebody to have a different idea about what would be the right way to govern, or you're judging actions based on political motive and opportunity, not in actually good and bad terms. And not everyone is willing or wanting to have that, because and it's really tough too, because a lot of times the issues are very personal and close to home. And
Yeah.
All right, I'm out.
all right,
All right, Justin.
yeah, too much theory.
No, I was focusing. I finished my second ascendancy.
I'm just at the point now. I'm not going to do the first ascendancy today, but I'm at level 13 or 14 or something like that. So I think I made good progress.
Yeah, I'm a little bit.
All right. I'm gonna go get some late night food, and then probably watch an episode of something on YouTube. Probably some King George, one of my favorite Rainbow Six Siege players. Probably watch him kill some, or beat some cheaters, some stream snipers that have been plaguing him recently. But he still wins the game anyways because they're so good. Yeah, if you guys are over on Twitch, just give a follow. If you're on YouTube, give the video a like. Sorry, I'm dozing off here. A like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you next time. We're almost there. We almost got Flicker Strike. I think we need level 68, and we are, what are we? We're 63. So maybe next episode we'll be on Flicker Strike finally. But in either case, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.